Hello everyone, it's Karen. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hi. I'm really glad you clicked on this video. I do hope by the end you will decide to hit that subscribe button. You'll want to become friends and turn on your notification bell. So today I have the Morphe 35U Gilded Desert palette, and we are going to do a look with her. If you haven't seen her, she is $27 and this is what she looks like. So let's get right into this. I'll see you in a minute.
Okay guys, so we are going to try out this new Morphe palette. I was concerned that some of you may not like the fact that they have similar colors in here. I mean, so much so that you could use one in place of the other, in place of another, and it would look the same. So anyhow, we're going to go ahead and try out this palette. You guys know that Morphe is a hit or miss for me. Some are great, some are not. I'm just using the cream color in the palette to basically go all over my lid. I do have primer on my eyes. It is the one that Jaclyn Hill just came out with recently, Jaclyn Cosmetics, her Luxe Legacy collection. And the brush I'm using is a LaRousse brush. It is a blending brush, so we're just smearing that all over the lid. Let's get a little bit closer. Okay, I'm going to go in with one of the brown colors. I will try to put the colors on the screen if I can. Basically, we're just kind of patting it in the transition area and in the crease. We want to get it to where it's nice and dark in the crease. So far, so good. We're going to keep building up colors, just going in a little bit darker each time. Oh, guys, I got to tell you something too funny. Most of you know I have 4 children, and Amber has her permit, and we have been driving lately. And she is the only one I know that when she parks, she gets out and actually looks at the lines to make sure that she's in the lines. And either she's got a smile on her face when she looks at me, or a frown face if she has to correct it. And then we were driving through our neighborhood, and she pulls over, and I'm like, "What are you doing?" And she's like, "Is the squirrel in the road still alive?" I'm like, "It's flat." No, it's not. Her pulling over cracked me up. I mean, it was too funny. So I had to share that with you guys as I'm building this up. You guys have seen me do this 1,000 times, where I'm just building up colors and figuring out what I want to do. Okay, so I'm just lining the eye with one of these shadows here. Really, I'm just playing around with it until I get serious to the point where I know what I want to do. I like to do that with the different colors, just kind of playing around, seeing, you know, what I can get out of the palette. So curious, as I continue to build this up, do you guys prefer colorful palettes or neutral palettes? I know neutrals are like the comfort go-to, and then sometimes some of us with pops of color can be a little bit intimidated. So I'm just curious on what you guys think. Put that down in the comments. I can't wait to talk with you guys there. And I think what I'm going to do is kind of like a halo eye today. So I'm building up the crease, and then of course the inner corner and the outer corner pretty much with the same color. I'm going to go back in and blend a few times. I'm still using that LaRousse brush, basically because I'm going darker each time, so I don't really have to worry about mixing colors. I'm going to pull out my blending brush. Another blending brush, doesn't have anything on it. I think that one is a Sigma. And we're just blending that out. Putting the same color on my lower lash line. Using an angled brush. Just kind of tight lining right now. Going back in with a Morphe brush from the 24 Main Event collection and just blending out that lower lash line. Going in with some liner on the lower waterline. I'm using the Gwen Stefani Give. It is, I don't know, it's black. I mean, I'm not sure if there's a shade name or not. but I do like it. It's very, very pigmented. Love, love, love my lower waterline nice and dark. Blending again, just kind of mixing the shadow with that gel liner. It's gonna like give it like a smoky effect, which is what I want. Okay, just going over things, making sure that there's no separation in pigment before I move on. Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit of concealer in the middle of my lid and work it a little bit above my crease. All right, so the concealer is gonna be a little bit sticky, which is what I want. I forget the tunes that I'm jamming to. I don't know. Here I am deciding on which shimmer I want to put there. Basically pop it all over the concealer area. And get a little bit closer for you. Pat that color in, and then we'll go in with a blending brush to smooth out the edges. Okay, so I'm liking this palette so far. The colors really are pretty, and the quality is definitely there, which makes me happy because I don't like to waste money. And I do like Morphe products, being that they're so affordable. So we're going to keep building up that color until I get the desired pop that I want, and then I'll probably end up putting something lighter to brighten that up even more. Yeah, there you go, in with like a pearly kind of shimmer. It's definitely super pretty. I just want that middle part of the eye to stand out nicely. We are, like I said before, going to have to go back in and blend those edges. Alright, grabbing a blending brush, just going over what I just did. This brush does not have any color on it. And then I'm going to go ahead and dip it into that matte color that I have all over my crease and at the outer portion and inner portion of my eye. And I'm just going to kind of touch over the edges to smooth them out. Alright, going over a couple times, see how it's blending in, which is what I want. Alright, I've got my lashes on. Now I'm just finishing up. So far, I really do like this palette. I definitely think it was worth getting. I do want to know what you guys think about the similar colors. Definitely let me know that. I'm taking a Luxie brush and just kind of hitting that brow bone with the pearly-ish kind of color that I used on the middle of the lid, doing the inner corner as well. And then we're going to finish up with some of Fenty Beauty Heat Gloss and see how this all looks together. Okay, so I'm going to blend my brow bone highlight in with that Sigma brush that doesn't have anything on it. Just checking things out. This is where you want to do your fine detailing and see if there's anything that you need to touch up. Oh, I guess I'm excited. Yep, there is the Fenty Heat Gloss. Definitely tingles, guys, but I do like it. I'm really into glosses right now. When I first tried this gloss, it was mildly uncomfortable. just be honest. But I do like it. It's now become one of my favorites.
Okay guys, so the 35U Gilded Desert palette, I like it. No problems blending. Colors are absolutely gorgeous. My only thing was is there's so many similar shades in here, but that could be good and bad. It could be bad if you want more of a variety for a palette, but it could be good because considering that some of these shades, like let's say I ran out of this one, I could probably just use this one instead, you know? So you'd probably use more of the colors in this palette than you would think. Does that make sense? Anyhow, let me know what you think down in the comments. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I love you guys so much. I can't wait to talk to you down in the comments, and I'll see you real soon in another video. Bye.